children of the night. What music they make. What music they make.
Why, hello there, everybody. I was just talking to our guest, Prince Lav, and telling him to bring the freaking energy. So without
much energy!
Yeah, energy! So with that, we're going to do our ASMR gameplay, Wasteland 3. No.
How are you all doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful time.
Let me just grab my straw and slurp real loudly from it. Alright, yeah, we're doing some Wasteland 3. Unfortunately, Tucker won't be able to join us, but Prince Lav has been so kind as to volunteer. Roy knows what we're talking about. He's going all caps with the energy. He gets it. Anyway, yeah, I'm Matt. I'm joined by Prince Lav. Say hi, Prince Lav.
Hi.
Exactly. This is Monarchy Media doing Downtime with Devs, continuing our playthrough of Wasteland 3. A game that we started this playthrough doing a bunch of creative character stuff, obviously, because it's me. But, like, we started it... God damn. I cannot get comfy. We started it when I was like 10% done with this game at most. I'm still like 10% done with the game, but at the same time, I'm like 80% done with the game. I don't know. It's really hard to track progress in this game. It's really hard to track progress. Anyway, it looks like we leveled up. So, as all of you may remember, this is me. This is Monarch rocking the submachine gun, which we unfortunately later found out is like the worst weapon that you could be using. But whatever. This is Tucker, our heavy weapons expert. I freaking love that we're going heavy arms with him. He's got a rocket launcher and a heavy machine gun. I don't think we have any bullets for him, which is an issue. Followed by Hacker Man, aka Jamie. And then, of course, we have Alice, aka Malice. You know, I could make a Prince Lav. Would you want me to make a Prince Lav?
If you want to.
I don't know how XP works. Let me look something up real quick. I'm going to see how XP works with people in your squad and people aren't in your squad. Of course, I had YouTube open and it instantly started playing again the moment I opened it up on my phone. Wasteland 3 XP Air. See how that works. No. Okay, let's try companions. XP companions. The company. No, I don't want to.
We don't have to worry about it right now.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want us risking like one person being super low in the levels, because that would be bad. All right. So, as the guy with the submachine gun, I'm gonna give you a rundown on what everything does here, Lav. Since I don't believe you were in stream for the first episode, were you?
I caught some of it.
All right. To sum it up, this is post-apocalyptic world. We're in Colorado. We are the Arizona Rangers. We're trying to get some aid from the Patriarch, a guy who says he owns Colorado, and he just gave us a mission where his 3 kids have gone rogue on him and all plan to usurp him. And so we're going to help him reign in order for him to give aid to the Arizona Rangers. Now, okay, so going through the stats, coordination, that's your action points, and your status effect resistance. Action points are like shooting a certain weapon is either 3 or 4 action points, and you have like 6 action points, and movement is an action point, and so on and so forth. Luck, you know, evades, critical, there's like a lucky action chance, which is like it refunds the AP that was used. It's also for penetration, which is super needed. But we don't need to worry about that just yet. Luck, in my opinion, is not a super useful stat.
Why is luck for penetration?
Yeah, like, oh, that bullet got further in than it needed to. Or like, you know, I really hit it off with this girl. Awareness! Just gonna mosey past that comment. Awareness! It's like hit chance, perception, so like seeing minds and all that stuff, and range damage bonus. Strength is obviously melee damage and your health, as well as your throwing range. So like grenades. Speed. Combat speed, initiative, and evasion. So this one's a little confusing. I did a little research. With every movement, so for every 1 of combat speed, 1 square is less AP. It's weird. It is an important stat. I don't know if we want to level it up just yet. Intelligence is critical chance and critical damage. And with every 2 intelligence points, you get 1 skill point. And charisma, which is leadership range, experience bonus, mission reward bonus, and strike rate. I don't know what strike rate means. Then let's look at our skills. With my little bit of metagaming here. I know that we want lockpicking advanced, and we want sneaky shit advanced. Sneaky shit later. So sneaky shit is for, like, disarming mines and alarms, or disarming alarms and, like, stuff like that. Whereas explosives is disarming mines. But some trip alarms have explosives and traps attached to them. You would think those would be part of explosives, but they're not. That would be too convenient and rational for that to happen. We do want kiss ass, unfortunately.
I love that 2 of these are named relatively seriously, with lockpicking and automatic weapons, and then the other 2 are called kiss ass and sneaky shit.
Oh, that totally reminds me. I was going to do this in the beginning. Hey, Chloe. Good to have you in chat.
Hi,
I was
Chloe.
totally going to do this originally. So, for all those watching, because this is going to be exported to YouTube, there are adult situations in this game outside of the violence. Granted, you don't see any of it, but it is implied. So, if you are a younger viewing member, at the very least, ask your parents if you can watch this. If you can't do that, or you think they'll say no, maybe watch this in a year or 2. You know? Come on. You're on YouTube. You know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, with all that being said, yeah, there's other skills like explosives, first aid, weird science, armor modding, mechanics, nerd stuff, survival, toaster repair, weapon modding, barter, hard ass, and leadership. By the way, toaster repair is literally repairing toasters, and when you do, you get cool stuff with it.
That's amazing.
I know, right? I love it.
I love that. That's great.
It's fantastic. All right, so attributes. Attributes. Roy, the good old internet trust system. Absolutely. All right, so if I...
Mature?
Huh?
Is your stream marked as mature?
Yeah. But this is going to YouTube as well.
Oh, that's true.
So, here's the thing. If I do intelligence, I will get an extra skill point, which means we could throw that into sneaky shit or into kiss ass still. If I do coordination, I'm still far away. Like, I'm 3 levels away from getting that extra AP. And awareness would bump us up from a bonus of 15% damage to 18, and will increase our perception by 1 and our hit chance by 1. I'm thinking we go intelligence, but I want your opinion on this.
Are there any skill points that you like majorly need?
So awareness, coordination, and speed are all relatively important for submachine gun, but at the same time, your skills matter a lot in this game for unlocking stuff like dialogue chances and stuff like that. So the more skill points you have, the better.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. Is there like a skill point that you like desperately need or something?
Immediately, no. But in the future, yes.
I would say either damage or intelligence.
You know, I think I'm going to go intelligence on this so that we can upgrade to lockpicking 5. Why can't we go to Oh, balls. Well, that'll come later. Unless I put it in sneaky shit now. Or automatic weapons now.
Can you not put it in lockpicking yet for some reason?
It costs 2. And I thought we had one in reserve, but we didn't. So, I either throw it into automatic weapons, which isn't bad, or I throw it into sneaky shit. Or I hang on to it, and then next level we can put 1 in kiss ass and 1 in lockpicking. Yeah, I think I'll hang on to it. So next, of course, we have White Claw, aka Tucker. Tucker's our heavy arms dude. He's gonna need more awareness to get more damage out of that stuff. And that is a thing. Granted, we will need more action points out of him. Ooh. This is an increased hit chance with a perception bonus. Yeah, there's a 3% range damage bonus. I think I got to take awareness on this. Going into skills.
Also, I need to say this because you've said it twice now. I am heavy weapons guy.
I am heavy
This
weapons.
is my weapon.
Good
I'm not going through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Mostly because I don't remember it.
Okay, so a lot of these are important, and this is where we get to, like, where do we put things for Tucker? Mechanics, super important. Hard ass, super important. Being able to equip new big guns, super important. First aid, super important. Explosives, super important. I'm gonna throw it down like this, I think.
Seems reasonable.
We need to start putting stuff in mechanics soon, but not just yet. Not just yet. Because mechanics lets you throw out, like, turrets and stuff.
Fancy.
Alright, so. Were we supposed to talk to... Oh, we're exploring the base. So we just got this base. The Patriarch gave it to us. And there's, like, tons... I should have put it into mechanics. I just remembered what's in here. I'm upset with myself. Well! So, the reason I say that is because there's Rusted Slicer Dicer, which, if we talk to, this enormous spider-like robot is in bad shape. It twitches in a puddle of its own fluids, its casing dented and riddled with bullet holes. Judging by the scrape marks on the floor, it looks like someone dragged it into the garage from somewhere else. And this is why I wish that we had grabbed mechanics.
So you could fix it and make it yours?
Yep, it becomes part of base defenses. And I screwed up and did something too soon, which caused this to go away, the chance for this to go away. You recognize it as a Slicer Dicer, a pre-apocalypse military robot. It appears to have been badly damaged in a firefight and is missing some of its weapons. Upon closer inspection, you note that some of the bolt holes have been patched and several of the legs show signs of recent welding. The Slicer Dicer's main access panel is open, revealing its wiring and power plant. It's clear that someone has been trying to repair the robot. That means someone's here! Don't know why I said it like that. Oh, and I think this is the guy who tried to repair it. The corpse of a young woman. Oh, my mistake. The corpse of a young woman lies at your feet, her body contorted at an unnatural angle. Judging by the smell, she's been here a while. First aid 2. The body's unnatural position suggests some kind of seizure, and there are signs of discoloration on her face, indicative of heart failure. A heavy metal spanner is gripped tightly in her right hand. The metal is discolored, and scorch marks blacken her fingertips. It looks to you like a textbook case of electrocution. And then examine the corpse. The woman is wearing... Yeah, I'm not doing that voice this whole time. The woman is wearing a patchwork jumpsuit and a leather tool belt. Her pockets are crammed with fuses, bundles of wires, and bits of circuit boards. It looks like this Wastelander made her living by scavenging and repairing electronics. She would have felt right at home in the old garage like this. Alright, there we go. Got all that on my system. Time to lockpick! Loot and shit.
I just want to say that I love the fact that its name is Slicer Dicer.
What I love about that is that it's pre-apocalyptic. It's named Slicer Dicer, and it's pre-apocalyptic. Which means, like, before the nukes dropped, someone in the year, like, 2022 was like, I've created this killer robot, and I shall name it the Slicer Dicer. Not like the M2914 or whatever that the military always does. No, no, no. The Slicer Dicer. Also, in my opinion, lockpicking in every RPG, the single most useful stat you can have.
Tired of gridlock? Sick of dodging reckless drivers? Fed up with
It's
paying
either
a fortune
really
to shady
good
mechanics that never actually
not.
fix your car? Consolidated Atomics has the answer. Introducing Hermes, the revolutionary vehicle AI that's an expert driver, navigator, and auto mechanic all in one. Hermes remembers your daily commute, gathering up-to-the-minute traffic reports to plot the quickest route to your destination. The AI also takes care of basic maintenance, keeping your vehicle in peak condition. Visit your local dealership for information on a Hermes upgrade kit today. Consolidated Atomics, 21st century solutions for the problems of today.
I don't know why I felt the need to act that all out.
I wasn't going to say anything.
What you were saying before the cassette rudely interrupted you?
I was going to say lockpicking is either like one of the best skills in whatever game you're in, or it's completely worthless.
Yeah, I can appreciate what you're saying there. Granted, in our D&D campaigns, I'm the lockpick, and I'm the barbarian. We don't have a rogue. No, we have a ranger who stabs things. She doesn't use her bow. No, she runs up and stabs things.
She uses her bow?
Like 10% of the... You know what? We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I want to do this. I really want to do this. But we have a
And
game
I'm going to
play.
stare at you and say, let her play her character.
This terminal is displaying information about the base's systems. All seem normal right now. All right, so these don't actually matter. You know what they do. You know what, hold on. Most of the logs have appeared to be destroyed in a giant server wipe that occurred decades ago. The terminal also has controls of some nearby vehicle lists, but currently indicates they are all unresponsive. So with saying that, recall service elevator. Request issued. Please wait. A loud grinding emanates from the huge trapdoor near the garage's entrance. The smell of rusted metal sparking fills the room. Mechanical failure reported. A server... I forgot that's actually some things. Mechanical failure reported. A servitor drone has been issued a repair order. Yeah, here's the thing that bugs the crap out of me. We have servitor drones. They don't freaking repair it. I don't know what to do. This has to be something. There's no other reason for this thing to be here. Which means this door has to open somehow. And I don't know how. And it drives me nutty. Okay, also, how close is Tucker to leveling? You know what? 167 points. That's not too bad. That's like 1 or 2 engagements. We might actually be able to, All right. Trap detected. This is why it's so important. No, Francis, or, damn it, sorry. Lav. You know, at this point, the reason I want to continue to call you Lav is to promote your Twitch channel, which of course is Prince Lav. Check it out. But you notice how, like, we walk in, and because our perception was high enough, we didn't have to, like, say, do a perception check. The game master, if you would. Oh, god damn it, it requires explosives 4. Who has the most health out of all of us? Because they're just gonna run in and get hurt. Of course, it's the guy who's also our medic. There we go. All for 1 frag grenade. I never actually knew what was in there. What was I saying? What was I saying?
Perception rolls.
Oh, right. So we've talked before about, like, do you wait for the player to do a perception check or not? And I feel like they do a good way of doing it, where it's like, you know your party's perception, and if they have a high enough perception, you just ask them to make the roll. Like, you ask the party to make a roll. Otherwise, you have to make them ask to do it. I
actually want to try to get away from, and this is more for the group than anything, but I want to try to get away from just generic perception checks.
Right.
And have people be more descriptive in what is the action you're trying to take. Now, if the action is, I would like to check the room for traps, then yes, I'm going to turn around and say, roll perception. but
Right.
I think it will help from the role play aspect of the game to focus less on, oh, I want to make an attack roll against this. It's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. What I think really gets players into the mood to actually do that is to, like, every room has a detailed description. Like, they feel like, oh, they said something about this. I'm gonna see if that's a trap. Like they have to know what's in the room to be able to say, like, that seems suspect. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Anyway.
I try to give off the descriptions for the rooms and stuff.
Right, but I mean,
sometimes you guys just charge in full bore, and I'm like, all right, well, you're fighting now, so.
it's I blame the module that we're using. Modules don't truly give you give DMs the opportunity to be creative and like storytell. It's usually fight after fight after fight. So it's hard to do. I appreciate that. Anyway, check recent activity logs. The only log you find on this terminal relates to a massive data wipe from several decades ago. This terminal is displaying information about the base's systems. All seem normal right now. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Alright, so that's this side of the base. You ready to see something messed up?
Sure.
Because who doesn't?
I like chaos.
Isn't? Corpses! Piles and piles of corpses! Brought to you by Corpse. And we're looting them. In much the way I play D&D, you see a body, you loot that body. Hey, Dan Grab, good to see you. Everyone, Dan Grab, another Twitch streamer. He plays a lot of Dead by Daylight, and he's pretty damn good at it. He taught me what I know now. Kind of wish he had taught me before I played it on the channel, because we would have done a lot better, and I would have known not to play freaking Legion. Legion sucks. Anyway, y'all should check out Dan Grab, because he's pretty dope. We host him, he hosts us, he's a cool guy. Anyway, the leathery corpse is missing several of its digits and facial features. First aid, search for the cause of death. Looks like exposure to extreme cold took this person's missing extremities. Scarring indicates that this may have happened multiple times over several years, but it wasn't the cold that killed him, no. Open wounds across his back indicate that he was whipped to death. Also, the corpse's ankles and wrists have some scarring, as if he had been chained up for a while. Oh my god! Okay, so this is using future knowledge, but I now get what just happened. I never put this together. Oh, wow.
I just want you to know you got so loud just now it caused your mic to crack.
Sorry. I moved the mic away a little.
You're fine.
So using future knowledge, I now understand what that description meant. I never gave it much thought. I thought it was just saying like, oh yeah, this dude's dead, and here's how. Desiccated. This desiccated husk of a man is little more than a skeleton covered in papery skin. Looks like a simple case of starvation and dehydration, but you notice the same scarring on his ankles and wrists as the other corpses, most likely from manacles. The torn skin suggests that they were frequently moved. Why do they say manacles? Can't they just say, like, wall cuffs? I don't know. This female corpse...
Go ahead.
Alright. This female corpse is bloated and putrefied. One of her arms is entirely missing. Black ichor oozes from her swollen torso. Looks like the missing arm had nothing to do with the woman's demise. It had been expertly removed and stitched up long before she died. Instead, she seems to have died of an infection or illness. You know, because of the black ooze. That should probably have been a first tip. You notice the same scarring on her ankles and wrists on the other corpses, most likely from manacles. The torn skin suggests that they were frequently moved. Oh, that's dicks. God damn it. Alright, we're gonna leave the corpse alone for right now, but we are coming back for that description. There's a pile of corpses in this corner. First aid 1. These people died in a variety of ways, most of them violent. Bullet holes in one, a crushed skull on another, a cut throat on a third. They all have the same scarring on their ankles and wrists as the other corpses. Looks like these people were trafficked by slavers. Alright. We were given this base by the Patriarch. Now, this is not the Patriarch's base. But this clearly means that the Patriarch knew there's slavery going on in Colorado. Pick lock, failure, lockpick, impossible. But we can't open that door. That's unfortunate. Okay. Lav, what do you think? Should I continue with my, narrative voice?
As long as you don't hurt your throat.
Nah, I'll just line it with Vaseline. It's an old Elton John trick. That was a bad joke! And I'm sorry.
Talk to you, Rangers.
Yeah, okay. We will talk to you later, Gretzky.
I'm sorry,
And
I'm busy pretending you didn't just say that.
What?
I'm sorry, I'm busy pretending you didn't just say that.
Huh, yeah. Was not my finest hour. What? Oh, right, combat! Okay, so. Do we have anyone with animal handling? Skills. Nope. 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 Yes! That makes sense. Alice would be the animal whisperer. Can she actually animal... Why won't it let me use the thing? No targets in range. That means these are for sure hostile. No way we can actually, you know, cuddle up. Oh, by the way, we have a cat named Major Tom. Kind of forgot to mention that. So with all that being said, Hacker Man.
Gary died in the war.
Actually, Alice. Wait, does Alice not have a sniper? Who has her sniper? Assault rifle. Oh, Jamie. Jamie's the sniper. Yeah, of course. Target blocked, right? Come on, one of you step into view so I can shoot you. Thank you. Damn! Okay, didn't expect to take it out in one shot. That was unexpected.
Boom. Headshot.
Yeah, right? Like that one took me by surprise. Oh, also, I want everyone's opinion on this. Chat, I want your opinion most of all. If Major Tom, our cowboy hat wearing cat who smokes cigarettes, if Major Tom dies, do we save scum and start over? Like start the fight over? Because I'm of the opinion of yes. I do not want to lose our cigarette smoking cat. What do you think, Francis? Or, damn it! I just call you Francis.
That's fine. It doesn't really matter.
Alright. I just know you used to hate your name, so I was like...
I'm still not a huge fan of it. But the other name you usually call me would take more explaining. Don't take that out of context.
I'm trying to think what name you're talking about, because it's either Francis... Oh, Purple. Right. Yep. It's his freaking Final Fantasy XIV character. That's the name. He was one of the cat people and had purple hair. Explained perfectly. There you go.
Fair enough. I've had so many aliases over the years.
Lots of passports, you know. He's actually secretly Jason Bourne. Wait a minute. He's
Tell
poisoned.
everybody.
Can be removed by antidote or Dr. NPC. Uh-oh. Do we have no antidote? Oh, no. Well, this is an issue. This is a big issue. White Claw is poisoned, and we do not have any antidotes. We don't have a doctor.
Major Tom is destined to die.
No. Major Tom does. They never explicitly say Major Tom died. You know, there was something wrong with his circuits. He couldn't hear ground control. But for all we know, once David Bowie stopped singing, they fixed it. We've all seen Apollo 13. I think. Just saying. Man. I'm gonna lower my gain just a little. Alright then. Do I sound like a lot quieter by chance?
No, you sound fine to me.
I just want to make sure, because I am going a little with my voice right now. I don't know why.
Mm. So
Anyway.
here's an option. If something happens to Major Tom, can we have Lieutenant Jerry?
Okay, here's the thing. It's Major Tom because of David Bowie, so first of all, how dare you? Second of all, that's the dumbest joke I've heard you make in a long time.
I didn't say it was a good joke. It's a joke.
I was never a big fan of Tom and Jerry, but I constantly watched it because it was always on Cartoon Network, and I didn't want to watch anything else. I was never a big Nickelodeon fan. Because, like, Nickelodeon, when we were kids, it was either Rugrats or stuff for super little kids. Or you know what? That's not true. There was also Doug. It was Rugrats, Doug, Hey Arnold. Was there anything else on Nick?
Nothing good.
Nothing good, right? It was just those three. But then
And
everything
even then,
good was on...
That's debatable.
What?
Whether those are good or not is kind of debatable.
Yeah. Doug was... Okay, look. Doug's fun, but still, it's kind of not great. Hey Arnold's good.
Hey Arnold was probably the best of the bunch, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. But then, like, by the time we were in 7th grade, I think, well, at least when I was, you're older than me, then there was Fairly Odd Parents, and it's like, okay, Fairly Odd Parents, fun to watch, cool, but you're in 7th grade, you gotta stop watching Nickelodeon. Or at least that's how I was, well, I was raised. And yes, the Major Tom episode of Venture Brothers is by far the greatest opening to any episode ever. Anyway, now back to my dramatic reading. The power button on the machine resists your press. Seemingly rusted in place, it makes a sandy crunch as it finally gives way. The screen comes to life with a sad beep. RAID failure, corruption, deleted across multiple sectors, initiating automated repair operations. Recovery complete. View recovered logs. Alright. Personal logs. Or personnel logs, rather. That always bugs me. When I read personnel, I read it as personal. And I know personal is AL, not EL. But still.
Personal is AL. Personnel is an additional NEL.
Wait, really?
I believe so. I could be wrong on that, though.
I love that I'm the English major and I'm being corrected by the programmer on how to spell something. That makes me feel super. Oh, Roy just broke my heart here.
Yep, two L's.
At the end of Space Oddity, he says there's nothing he can do, so he probably didn't fix it. Probably. You know what? That's not an absolute. Anyway. There are fewer logs than you'd expect for a base of this size. Many have suffered data corruption and are unrecoverable, but you find a few things are legible. Damn it, we don't have Nerd Stuff 3. Damn it! Personal log, Colonel Forchetta. 22nd of March, 1998. The world ended yesterday. Our missile defense system saved Colorado Springs, but Denver is gone, and we can't make contact with anyone outside the state. Discipline will keep my men in line, but we've only got a few days until the civilians panic. We'll need to prepare to hold out until we can reconnect with Washington. All right, so right there, that tells you everything. So in 1998, they dropped the bombs because of machine intelligence. Some of this you need to know from Wastelands 1 and 2. But a fallen billboard. Who put it there? Couldn't tell you. But what was I saying?
They dropped the bomb because of machine intelligence.
Right. But this is like set in the year like 2201 or something. Like it's been a while. But we do know that the military kind of took charge of this area. Speaking of taking
Please,
charge,
don't
why are
shoot.
people in our base? The woman is gaunt, her clothes ragged. She is surrounded by a group of Little help here, Francis.
Bed? I can't see it. Where is it? Bedraggled.
Thank you.
Bedraggled?
It's
Bedraggled.
bedraggled, but yeah, it's. I was just having one of my As
Yep.
people who frequently watch the show know, I have auditory, or not auditory, audible. Wait, what is it? Verbal seizures. And I repeat the same syllable over and over and over again. It's an issue. Roy, stop breaking my heart about Major Tom stuff. Okay, he died. I wanted to believe that he made it home to his wife, of which he loves very much. We all know. Anyway. Vagrants who watch you with fear and mistrust.
Who are you? You're not dressed like the Marshals.
Marshals are the Patriarch's faction. Fashion. Alright. What do we go with? We're the Rangers, who are you? Or you're not supposed to be here?
First one.
Yeah, this one seems the diplomatic approach, right? Not like, we're in charge now,
Del
back up.
Hackett, and I
The first
speak
one
for these
sounds more
people.
like, why are you
We've
here
been
again?
living here for months, and
The second
we've got
one is,
nowhere to go.
you're not supposed to be here, and
Please.
we're gonna fix that.
will you let us stay?
Alright.
The
Do
other
we let-
soldiers wouldn't want us around, I know. It's not that we want to cause trouble for you. Few of us might be able to earn our keep. We're not trained fighters, but we can defend ourselves with a knife or a club.
She glances hopefully at her comrades, all of whom are as gaunt and weather-beaten as she is. Where are you from?
We all farmed in the border country between Colorado and the plains. Thought we were safe out there, under the Patriarch's protection.
Wait, Major Tom was a symbol of his cocaine addiction? What? Damn, that song has more than I realized. I gotta go back and listen to that. I thought it was just about space travel. All right.
Oh,
Back then, the gangs feared the Patriarch. Not anymore. They burned our greenhouses and killed everyone who tried to fight them. No place left to run but here. For any of us.
Did you set off the security system?
Not intentionally. The Patriarch's people drove up to the base a few days ago, so we hid in here for a while.
not
Then
intentionally.
when Andy went to check if they'd left, all the doors slammed shut and the alarms started whooping.
Oh,
Who sets off a security system intentionally?
yeah, right. Hell, someone testing the security?
Don't know what happened. Been living in these
I
ruins
walked
for
right
weeks.
in front of the
and
security
we
system
never set anything off
and
before.
gave it the bird.
You ever hear, you ever flip someone off, say, I'm giving you the bird because you're not, or, no, you show your pinky to someone, and it's like, I'm giving you the tail because you're not good enough for the bird, and then you flip them off. I had a teacher teach me that. That's the crazy part. I had a teacher tell me that.
I haven't had very many occasions to do that.
We're not welcome there. They already
Unless
have
we're
too many
counting road
mouths to
rage,
feed.
but that's a separate
And
subject.
More are always coming.
All right, so they just said right off the bat, Colorado Springs filled to the brim. Refugees are coming in, and they're not welcome. All right, so do we let the refugees stay here?
All of them, or just these guys?
Just these guys. I'm of the mind they should stay. Like, my
I would-
conscience says, sure.
I would vote for that as well.
It's
Unless
like they're
there's,
already
like-
here.
The only thing that would stop and give me pause is if you have to feed them.
We don't need to feed them, but I will say it's like we will have troops here eventually. So it's like they're in some of the beds. But frankly, I think
Sure.
it's fine. Like, they were here first.
Can you turn them into troops?
I don't know. Like I said, I am both super far into the game and also not far at all. Like, I have visited one town outside of Colorado Springs, and that's it. And there's lots of towns. All right. Chat, what do you think? Do we let the refugees stay? I will run a vote. If I can get this to do its thing. Manage poll. There we go. New poll. All right, there we go. 2-minute poll. Do we keep the refugees, yay or nay? I'm going to try to be as, chat inclusive with this playthrough as I can, because this game is such an experience that you want to feel, if you're even watching this game, you want your choices to matter, you know? I was watching Jesse Cox and his, Scary Game Squad group play Until Dawn, which, by the way, freaking mind-blowing. These guys are drunk out of their mind, and they guessed the entire plot by 2 hours into the game, not even. And they don't realize they guessed it. It's nuts. Anyway, the amount of times I wanted them to do something different, and they didn't do it, it kind of bugged me. So with a game like this, what do you think, Francis? Is that a good way to go about this? I do community polls.
I love community polls.
All right, community polls. And while we're waiting for results, I feel as though I should tell you all a little bit about some stuff. I think once a week I'm going to reveal new stuff about the app. So I will tell you that, as I mentioned Wednesday, good God. One of the apps that we are releasing soon is called Drop Disc. It's a very simple game, all based around depth perception and, just hand-eye coordination. It's really fun. It's just, moving a disc beyond some spinning orbs. The difficult part is the angle that the camera's at. If there's one layer of orbs and then another layer of orbs right here, it's oh God, is that one here or is that one here? You have no way of really knowing unless you're really paying attention. So it's an interesting, enjoyable experience. I've actually spent hours testing this game without realizing it. Yet to find a bug. It's too straightforward for there to be bugs, really. But, all right. And the results say, keep them. Looks like we're keeping the refugees, people. Wow, 100% vote. All of you say keep the refugees. All right.
You said yes. I was sure you wouldn't.
All right, if you notice there, it said we just got some reputation points. With the Wastelanders. Not the Marshals, the Wastelanders. So there's multiple factions. And one of them is the Wastelanders, the refugees, the common people. The refugees' haggard face breaks into smiles. A few of them hug each other.
We won't be any trouble, I promise, and we'll help out wherever we can. Thank you for giving us a chance. Oh, and one of our people is missing.
Any
Andy.
part of me that wanted to
Find him
say
hiding
no
out somewhere.
now
Send him
feels like
back
a
to us.
dick.
Right?
Hear that, everyone? We gotta make ourselves useful around here.
Damn straight you do. Soldier's note. We have another recording.
October 12th, 1998. 6
Yeah, shit just got real.
Well, that was concerning.
Right? Shit just got real quick. Oh, we don't have Toaster Repair 3. But this is a good example. Toaster for Toaster Repair. And you get, like, frag grenades and stuff from repairing them. It's very weird. Also, we can inspect the cold food. The food on these tables is cold and partially eaten, but not rotten. It's clear someone recently fled mid-meal. Was the refugees. Oh my god, one of my favorite episodes of American Dad is called Camp Refugi. Steve doesn't want to go to summer camp, and before all of the summer camps fill up before Stan can force Steve to go, so he sends them to a camp he heard about, Camp Refugi. It was refugee, and Stan turns a refugee camp into a summer camp. It's very concerning.
Hey, howdy.
Well,
I'm not sure how to respond to that.
I know, right? We're just gonna loot first and ask questions later. That's a Brigmaster key, so we could technically let this guy out if we wanted. And there's a body. The body of a young man lies twisted on the floor. He wears shabby clothes, and he's been dead long enough for the body to get cold, but not long enough to rot. First aid 3. Try to establish the cause of death. The body's contorted limbs in proximity to an ancient computer seems to suggest a painful death by electrocution. Discoloration in the face suggests heart failure, which might be electricity, but there's a lack of burns, which makes that inconclusive. Some dried, foamy spittle, barely detectable at the edges of the mouth, make poison as much more likely culprit. Okay, who poisoned him? This man was carrying nothing but the clothes he wore on his body, and those are tattered and grimy. His shoes have holes in their soles. In one of his pockets, you find a half-eaten, sweet-smelling mushroom. And that's how he got poisoned. Oh god, I still have that in my game's inventory. Good thing I didn't eat it.
That would have been awkward.
Yeah, just a bit. There's more looting to be done. And just junk. Lovely. I'm avoiding talking to this guy because he's... Yeah, it looks like we gotta talk to him. He's unsettling. Waving at you through the bars of a cell is a pale, rail-thin man with matted hair and fraying, faded clothes. He gives you a lazy, glassy-eyed grin. I'm going to start a poll now. Because I know what the decision's going to be. I'm going to make this a 5-minute poll. Hang on.
I didn't know you were training to be an EMT, Roy.
Wait, what? Contents do not meet guide... Oh, I guess I can't say kill him.
Probably not.
There we go, I changed it to delete him.
Delete, delete, delete.
Hey, dudes. Hi. Well, what's up? Haven't seen you before.
Have I?
We're the Rangers. This is going to be our new headquarters.
Rangers, huh? Cool, man. Cool. I like your look. I think I had a shirt like that once, a long time ago. Long time ago. Headquarters for what?
We came here from Arizona to help the Patriarch. The Rangers help people. We're here to help Colorado. Sorry, that's top secret. I kind of think number 2. What do you think?
Number 2?
That's what I thought.
That's cool. Helping's good. I like helping. Are there, like, more of you here?
It's so unsettling. That's not something you need to know. We found some recruits from the area and more are joining soon. We've actually got a couple of questions for you if you don't mind. No more questions. How about some answers? I'm a fan of we've actually got a couple of questions for you. What do you think?
Questions.
Do you want to say we've actually got questions for you or no more questions? How about some answers?
First one.
Oh yeah, man, of course. I don't mind. Ask me whatever.
What's your name?
My name? Ned. Harry. Nick.
What's your name?
Booger.
Tony.
Dickens. Lyle?
I won't finish that.
Something like that. Honestly, I don't, remember. Been a long time since I thought about that, man. Been a longer time since someone, asked me about it. I kind of been here for a while. Couldn't tell you, man. Couldn't
how long
tell
have you been here?
Like, there's no windows or clocks in here, Hard to keep track of when the day starts or ends. Anyway, a long time. Long enough for other groups, other people to come and go.
Oh, you survived.
Man, I got everything I need in here to keep on. Little crack in the ceiling over there drips some water. So I just gotta lick the wall when I'm thirsty. And, you know what they say about dark, damp spaces, man? Mushroom grow there, man. So I added a little self-made fertilizer. Those mushrooms are growing good. Yeah, man, yeah. Yum, yum. Oh, yeah, and bugs, when they come by. Buzzy crunchers and climby snappers and skittery two-bites and running gushers. Sometimes roly poppers and hoppy specks. Once a squirmy slurp. That was a good day, man. But yeah, mainly mushrooms.
Why are you in there? I think this is going to help people with the poll.
Because, the cell door is locked.
Are you
man,
putting-
didn't you like my... Okay, so a guy I used to be friends with, well, I guess he was more of a business partner. Friend, though, too, man. Like, former friend who decided he didn't, want to go splitsies anymore, so he conked me on the head. And when I woke up, I was in here. Real bummer, man. Like, seriously.
What happened with the dead river?
Man, that's, some wild stuff.
You guys voted for something completely different than I thought you were going to go for.
So a while ago, that dead guy over there came running in here all nervous and freaked out and starts messing with that computer machine over there. And yeah, then there's this big-ass flash of light from the computer machine and he falls down and then all these sirens and flashing lights. It was horrible, man. Like, it made it really hard to sleep, you know? Then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then, well, you came in. What? That's really something else. Some poison killed that poor guy at the exact same time as that machine zapped him? Man. What a wacky world. Oh, yum. Mushrooms are the best, man. So many flavors. And they grow everywhere and grow easy. I love them. Who knew there were poisonous ones?
Okay. So, we say, like, can you tell us about the groups that lived here before us? And he lets you know what? Actually, there is something he does tell you that you need to know.
Yeah, sure, maybe. Sometimes, like, a guy might come in, but I don't know if he was connected to the guy who came in before him, you know? Kinda hard to keep track of how long it is between visits, and people don't always tell me what's going on outside. But, let me see. Last guy who came in to see me was the dead guy. Before him, Tired Eyes Lady. Before her, the Smiling Woman. Before that, it's a little fuzzy.
Roy says to free him, the poll ended without you having all the information. What do you think? Should I tell them what happens with each decision? Because I know what happens with each decision. Actually, I know what happens with one decision. I know, or two of them. I don't know what happens with the third. Should I tell them?
I would say you can either tell them, or we could let the dice decide.
I'm gonna tell them what happens because it doesn't actually impact the game. This is the way that the game lets you know every decision you have matters in one way or another. No matter what you do, something will happen eventually. We're gonna start with what do you mean by little fuzzies, and then I will explain.
You know, man, it's I've been here a long time, and I eat a lot of mushrooms. Can't always remember things that happened in the olden days, but I'll try. There was a gentleman bear.
Yeah, we don't actually need to listen to this.
Hard to remember who came in
All right,
first.
so
and,
there was the dead
which
guy
ones
who
were
we
just
already
a
learned
nursery
about.
rhyme my grandma told me. So,
Tell us about the Tired Eye Lady.
well, she was a woman, dressed all raggedy, but I'm one to talk on that.
We just met that person. So that's the leader of the
Anyway,
refugees.
She came in here looking sad. Eyes looked like she hadn't seen a good night's rest in years. We talked for a bit and then she left again. Hope she didn't die and she's haunting me for some reason.
He said sometimes I can still hear her
Now
voice,
that I
and it's
think
because he actually
about
can.
it, I guess I'd be glad for.
All right, so this is the one that
something,
matters.
You know?
Tell us about the Smiling Woman.
Oh, a real nice lady, man. Had a big old smile on her face the whole time we talked. Just never stopped smiling. I think she said she was a trader. Talked about how she had some merchandise to keep here and some people she was gonna deal with. Said I wasn't a suitable client, which, sure, 'cause I got no money. Well, actually, she said I wouldn't be suitable for her clients, which I thought was a weird way to say that.
All right, so I'm not going to explain what he means there, but we've already been given information previously that would explain what he's talking about. All right.
Yeah.
So,
I have so many concerns.
Cool.
Here is what happens. I do not know what happens if you kill him. I have no clue. However, if you let him out, later on in Colorado Springs, you will find a body with a note on it that says thank you. He killed someone. That's all we know. He killed someone, which means he's in there for a reason. However, I could not find any information on what happens if you just leave him there. And so in my playthrough, I've been leaving him there. I have not killed him. So, the initial vote by the people when they didn't have all the information was to kill him, which was surprising. I thought you guys were going to say let him out because he's kind of like Tommy Cheech or Chung or whichever freaking one's name was Tommy. But I am opposed to letting him out because I know he'll kill someone. So I'm going to leave it to this. Are we leaving him alive? Or are we going? By the way, he also killed that dude with the mushroom. Like, that is very obvious. But yeah, he's the guy who poisoned him. Anyway, do we kill him?
So if you believe what he said, isn't it highly likely that the person he killed is the person who locked him in the cell in the first place?
Oh, so yeah, we didn't give you guys don't have that information. If you talk to the refugees, they say he's been here since before they got here. The dude, the dead guy with the mushroom is one of the refugees. They asked us to go find their friend, and that's the friend.
Also, if you kill him and he's their friend, you've then
No,
potentially
he's not the
pissed
friend. The guy who died from the mushroom is the friend.
Oh, okay.
And no, it's not the old business partner. He killed a kid. He kills a kid if we let him out. So we're not letting him out. I'm saying that off the bat. Are we killing him or are we going? I kind of want to go. I just want to leave him there. What do you think, Francis?
You know what? He's been there for years and he's been fine. He can stay there longer.
That's my logic. It's like,
Cool, man,
he's
but,
been there a lot.
Hey, so, we've been chatting for a bit, gotten to know each other a little, right? I've been stuck in here for, at least a lot of years, and it would be much nicer if I, wasn't. Do you think you could maybe do me a solid and, find a way to get me out of here?
Yeah, you should probably stay in there.
Oh, man, just like everybody else. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you around. Maybe.
Hey man, I know what you end up doing. It's not your fault that I know the future. I can see the future. Alright, so now we gotta tell them about their dead
You're
friend.
good people, Rangers. We'll find a way
Del
to pay you
Hackett, that's
back.
her name.
Anything you need?
We found your missing guy, Andy. Sorry to say, he's dead.
Andy. Damn it. I was afraid of that. We've been locked up for days, but at least we had our supplies with us. How did he... No. I don't want to know. Enough death in this world. Don't need the details to make it even more bitter. Thanks for telling me, Rangers. I'll break it to the others.
All right.
Careful out there.
This is also
It's an
wardrobe. It
uncaring
lets us
world.
change stuff, but we don't need that. Later on, you find more wardrobe. It's just a thing. So, that is all of the base. We have explored it. Time to talk to Gretzky. There's a... Who the hell is this?
Still need to talk to you, Ranger.
Good job, Rangers. Nice to be able to hear ourselves think again. And now that it's quiet enough to talk, let me reintroduce you to the great Sergei Greatsky, who's going to be helping you with personnel.
Hi again, Rangers. Damn sorry about your people. But now that you're here, we'll do what we can to get you back on your feet and find you some new recruits, just like the Patriarch promised you.
Oddly enough, he doesn't know how to ski. He's a snowboarder. Anyway.
And I already got you one of the best. Meet Marcelo Gonzalez, electronics wizard, radio technician, and former dispatcher for the Marshals. He'll be your radio operator.
Oh, it's him.
Howdy,
Okay.
Rangers. While you were dealing with the alarms, I took the liberty of installing a combat AI in your vehicle. Should help you out. If you want to chat, I'll be in the operations room getting things up and running.
Should be more recruits arriving soon. Ready to tell me how you want to fill out your squad? My advice is to put together a squad with complementary skills. Nobody can be great at everything. So pick recruits who are good at things your current team isn't.
So we did that beforehand so that we could unlock stuff.
And you can always round out your squad with folks you meet along the way. Keep that in mind when you're choosing from the recruits I've rounded up.
We already have people. Sucks is you can only have 4 people, and then you have the 2 companion slots. So yeah, otherwise I would totally make you. I would make you in a heartbeat, dude.
Listen, I can get you all the fighting troops you need. But if you meet any talented people in your travels, don't hesitate to sign them up. Now that we've got that sorted, let's talk about the next steps. Now, you're the boss here, so I'm not going to tell you what to do, but getting this place up and running wouldn't be a bad place to start. That means surveying the base and finding specialists to staff it.
We should get this place staffed. Any ideas?
Well, I can take care of the rank and file, but you're going to want mechanics, medics, an armory officer, that sort of thing. A competent staff is important when the going gets tough. Helping Sheriff Daisy could be a first step. If you impress her, maybe she'll hook you up with some specialists for the base. Meanwhile, I'll start cleaning up here. Take a look around before you go. See if you want to keep any of this junk before we dump it all. Anyway, your call. Colorado Springs is straight out the main gate. If you want to go to Denver or Aspen, just hop back in your car and go out the way you came in.
Is there anything? Fuck. Darn, I mean.
Yeah, I was getting a little itchy doing the same old in the
I
Marshals.
was hoping, because he said, see if you want anything before we throw it all away. I have a feeling that if we leave, that slicer dicer goes away.
And retirement was driving me stir crazy. Just sitting around listening to the paint peel. I jumped at the chance to help you folks out.
It's no lie that I've been looking to leave the Marshals, but you're right. That's not the whole story. The Patriarch asked me to keep an eye on you, so here I am.
And I am truly sick of retirement. But, yeah, I'm doing the Patriarch a favor too.
So you're spies.
Let's say liaisons. The Patriarch wants you to succeed, and he knows it's not going to be easy. You're strangers in a strange land.
You don't know the politics. You don't know the personalities. Who hates who? where the bodies are buried.
That's where we come in. We're here to make sure you don't make too many rookie mistakes, step on the wrong toes. And yeah, we're supposed to report back to the Patriarch about how you're doing. But you didn't really expect to be left completely to your own devices, did you?
All right. We don't need to ask any of these. They tell you nothing.
One sec. Forgive me for saying so, but I'm guessing you folks are gonna need as much help in the field as you will here in HQ. So, what if I joined your squad? At least until you find your feet.
Thanks, we could use the help. He's
Great.
useful.
I'm at your disposal. Lead the way.
All right. He has toaster repair. Where's that toaster? Here it is. Does he not have toaster repair? Did I give him toaster repair? Son of a bitch. I screwed this up. Damn. All right, I'm gonna save here, and I'm gonna try something. We might save scum, but I'm gonna try something. I don't know how this works. Yeah, overwrite, that's fine.
Rangers, good to see you. Sure thing. Let's have a look.
All right, so let's get rid of Jamie for a second. Oh, crap. Okay, wait. If I press remove, does it get rid of him entirely? Okay, no, it keeps him there. So, new recruits. Do any of them have Mechanics 4 of his? No. Well, guess what, Francis?
What's up?
We're making you.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no. You're just gonna be Prince. There.
I'm okay with that.
Shoot!
You started it. We'll finish it.
You started it!
Uh-oh. They have us at a disadvantage.
That might be you.
This...
New targets incoming.
Definitely
Enemies
not.
of...
If you want to brawl, knock yourselves out.
That might be you.
You...
I like that one.
Going?
Okay. Let's...
Get ready.
Here they come.
We can handle this.
We can...
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go,
If you want to brawl, knock yourselves out.
and your background shall be... Desert Cat.
Oh, no.
Because why not? In your appearance, I don't know what you actually look like, because you refuse to ever use a webcam. So
I believe in you.
I will base this off of your profile picture that you always use. Granted, that one's new, but okay, hair color, purple. It's not purple enough. Much more purple. There we go.
Yeah.
No. I know there's like super anime hair. God, no. Oh, maybe. There we go, super anime hair.
That works.
But wait, there's more anime hair.
That's like halfway to going Super Saiyan.
And that's what you are. Do you have a
Oh,
beard,
no.
yes or no?
Not really I mean, I guess it's not... I don't keep it, though. I'm just lazy.
Oh, okay. Then getting rid of that. Face mask?
Let's see what you got.
Well, we've got like all these Hannibal Lecter-esque ones with the actual Hannibal Lecter-esque one. You could be a ninja. You can fight against the Rona.
I like that one.
I mean, you don't need one, by the way. You don't have to have one. It doesn't do anything for you.
I figured. I just like it.
Which one did you like?
Top right.
This one?
Uh-huh.
What about... Oh, God!
That looks like something tried to eat my face. And partially succeeded.
You are merely born with... you are merely... Wait, no, yeah, I can't think of a good Bane one. Whatever, here we go. Jacket. This seems very you. Am I right?
Second row, fourth column.
Second row, fourth column. This one.
I really like that one.
Okay. Pants time. I don't know, I kind of like this on you.
Can you show me second row, second column?
The chaps?
Are those chaps?
Yeah.
Never
These
mind.
two are this one, and this one are chaps.
What about the one to the right of that?
All right. Colors. Knowing you definitely want purple in there. I'm guessing blue primary, purple secondary.
What would black primary look like? Or like a gray or something?
Like that.
I like that more.
Me too. Physique. How tall are you? You're like 5'11"?
I'm like 5'9".
Okay, average. Build. Medium, slender, jacked, stocky, compact. It would be very funny to make you compact, but we're not doing that.
Probably just medium, just standard.
I figured. And
IRL stocky, but this isn't IRL, so.
Oh, no, same. It's when I first saw it, I was like, I could make myself on the portly side, but don't have to. Won't do it. And I guess we'll use that as you, because they don't have any weeaboo-looking dudes as portraits.
Which I think is funny, considering they included anime hair.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's because that's actually a female hairstyle. They actually have someone who has the female.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What kind of weapon do you see yourself using?
Probably... Okay, so... It depends on which part of my brain you're talking to. Because it's like... In, like, shooters, I'll tend to lean towards highly accurate weapons.
Okay.
So I'll tend to lean towards, like, pistols or...
We don't have a pistol guy yet. There you go.
Okay.
And the only reason I'm doing... Because here's why it doesn't matter entirely. Okay, so I know where a lot of these are going.
Okay.
Do you want me to just do it?
Sure. Can I at least get, like, final approval?
Yeah, sure. Extra points. There we go. This work?
The luck stat being so low hurts me a little bit, but I like the spread overall.
It's because, in my opinion, luck is not useful. Unless you are a sniper or a melee, it's not useful.
Okay.
Skills. And this is why we're doing this. Sorry, you don't get a say on this one. Mechanics. 4. Nerd stuff. 4. No, because we'll get that later. Toaster repair. 4. Actually, no. You know what? We don't need the toaster repair. Actually, no, we don't need toaster repair right away. But mechanics, I need you to have at least 4 in. Beyond that,
Fine.
you use small arms, so we're gonna throw 2 in there. And as a secondary, you're gonna be a brawler, probably, just because. It's nice to have that as a thing. And barter, even that. So, in all honesty, you're not coming with us. To be dead honest with you, we're gonna switch. We're switching you back out for Jamie once we get that thing.
I'm just being used for mechanics.
Yep, pretty much. Quirk.
I see how it is.
I mean, admittedly.
What did you make the quirk?
We haven't actually done it yet. I'm just going right back here. Admittedly, does this work for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, we could put you with other stuff. Like, you know what? No. Instead of barter, we'll put 1 in barter, 2 in weird science. There you go.
Okay.
Weird science is great. I love weird science. You get a lot of weird shit. Quirks. Does this sound like you?
Nope.
Way of the squeezins.
I know which one.
Damage
I know
when
which
drunk.
one I want you to pick.
Oh, is it?
But I'm gonna be adding myself really hard.
Is it this?
Maybe.
Yeah, I figured as much. No, it actually sucks to have.
Fair enough.
Trust me, you get one shot a lot.
Serial killer?
Serial killer is useful. In all honesty, it is. It's just you have 1 less action point normally, but for every single kill you get 3 action points. So as long as you're the final shot, good.
Curious.
I like it. I like using it.
Why
There
do
we
we keep
go.
him on the team? He likes to kill things.
Prince is added.
There you go. Anything else?
Yeah. No, we're good. Bye-bye. Get out of here.
I'll be here.
Now then. No! Okay, good. I thought it was already gone.
We get this cleaned out, you can put your truck in.
Oh, you need mechanics 3. My bad.
That's
Peering
fine.
inside the quivering robot's casing, you find a lot of salvage parts and new wiring. Someone's been working on the robot for a while. There's a bad connection to the power supply, strong enough to give someone a wicked shock. It takes some careful work to repair the connection. As soon as the short is repaired, the robot sputters to life. It turns a cold, unfeeling optical sensor towards you, and its weapons spin. Oh, what?
Oh, that's hysterical. Oh, that
I
made my
didn't
day.
know that would happen! Well, okay.
Oh, that's great.
Was not. Oh, and he's so far away. And he just missed everything. That sucks. I was I thought it would become a thing on our side. Like, that's what I was almost positive.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw this coming.
Why didn't you say anything?
Because I wasn't sure I was right.
No! Nope, okay. Good thing we save scummed.
Did you just kill your cat? Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Here's the real unfortunate part. Our save state is before we made you.
Oh no.
We will make you again at a later point. Like, in all honesty, I want you to get this game so we can do a multiplayer together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this game would interest you to play. I know a lot of people say they wouldn't play this game, but they'd love to watch it. Oh, ooh, that's my quick save from a while back. Hold on. Ranger HQ. Yeah.
I feel like this game just gave you the biggest middle finger ever.
Oh, yeah, because I essentially cheated, and they said no.
You're like, oh, I'll just make a new character that has the stat I need. And the game said, all right, in that case, I'm going to attack you and then kill your cat. Just
I did not see
Oh
that
my
coming.
God.
I did not see that coming. That one took me by surprise. Okay, so now that we're not doing that, hello, vehicle. Yeah, not answering that spam call. Ooh, a puppy. Wait, what was that? Trap detected. Disarm explosive. How long has that been there? How long have we... What? I didn't know there was stuff up here. What? Looks like there's more to explore. Oh, sweet. We just got a ton of stuff. Okay, so this is critical chance, which we are going to put on our sniper. So, Jamie. He can't wear armor. I forgot. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I forgot he couldn't wear armor. I gimped him so hard. Oh, that sucks.
Why can't he wear armor?
Because he has Death Wish, which gives him +3 maximum AP as well as +3 AP. When he then maxes out coordination, he will be able to fire the sniper rifle, I think, 2.5 times. And then if you do a weight, which stores the AP, he can then shoot it 3 times on the next turn.
Okay.
Like, I was being very smart with it, but I kind of forgot how necessary some of that stuff is. So yeah, I accidentally gimped him pretty fiercely. And yes, those are yellow snowballs. So who do we give the plus chance to hit? We give it to me, or do we give it to Alice? I think we give it to me because submachine guns already have a... Oh no, it's a critical chance. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Submachine guns, and I'm making it so we don't see that. What is this for armor? +3 and +4. We'll give Alice the +4. And... Okay, so that's 7 to 8. This is a better automatic weapon. There you go, Alice. Oh, we gotta make sure that they all have health kits as a quick slot item. Can't believe I made it so he can't wear armor. I totally blanked on that. That was dumb of me. He's gonna get ooped hard if I'm not careful. So, good news. Jamie might die, and you might be taking his place at some point.
Yay!
Whoa, lots of dogs. Wait, what was that? What was that?
Puppies.
Okay. That requires weapon modding, but good to know that's there. Okay. What is this? Is this a Cyborg Chicken? Okay. We will touch upon that later. They're not actually that useful in battle, but what is a dog. So, Alice, don't mind charming this animal. She doesn't have Animal Whisperer 3. Wonderful. Well, time to go old Yeller on. No, I'm kidding. Instead, we will grab the Cyborg Chicken. Metal-plated electronics have been implanted in this chicken's body. It looks up at you, a sense of loneliness in its eyes. You don't see any other chickens around. Wait, can I not?
This poor chicken just trying to live its life, and someone was like, let's shove a bunch of cybernetics in it.
Okay, the chicken won't be our friend. That's upsetting. I really wanted the chicken to be our friend. Wait, who the hell is this? Private Jody Bell. Oh, that's our friend that we saved. How you doing, Jody?
I need to rest a spell. Catch my breath. That all right with you? I'm still healing up. Go out and find your footing while I get back on my feet. Later.
Alright, is there any hidden stuff over here? Because now that I know, like, there was hidden stuff, which I didn't know about before. Anything? The reason I'm looking for hidden stuff is because there are baby doll heads and baby dolls that, like, give you some crazy stuff. Like, they give you passive bonuses, and they're not even in your inventory. It's just like, found it, and... Oh. Okay, not used to rabbits making scary noises. Oh, sweet, $10. Okay. Yep, that's everything. So back on over here we go. I love how the entirety of this stream has been us exploring our HQ. And that's it. Like, we haven't done any of the mission yet. That's how long this game's gonna be, admittedly. We might, like, stop for a bit, but we will, like, we are gonna beat this game. I'm gonna say that much. I know I've said that about Red Dead, but admittedly I hated Red Dead. I love this game. This game is like everything I love about video games. Your choices matter. There's create a character. It's funny. It's serious. It is like everything's customization. Like your weapons have mods and all that stuff. It's a tactical RPG. Timing isn't of the essence at all times, so you can really think about what you're doing. It's so much of what I love about video games. Wait, Francis, yeah, either you answered and I wasn't paying attention, or you never answered. Is this the kind of game you would want to play? Like, if you were to have this game, we could do, like, multiplayer and do a campaign together. Would you be interested?
I'm sorry, I just looked back at the screen after looking away from it for a moment, and then I see this, and I have many questions and many concerns.
Oh, you mean all the Dorseys and the Stocks?
Yeah.
Well, the Dorseys are the hillbillies who, like, killed all of our guys and then also raided the town.
Okay. Well, now that I have that additional context, I'm fine with it.
Except, what's this? There's another dude in chains. Bum, bum, bum. But yeah, is this a game that you would, like, want to play? Like, I kind of want to do a multiplayer campaign with someone. Because I don't know how that would go.
Please,
after
you don't look like marshals. Do you work
after
for
watching
the
you play it, I think I like watching you play it, and I like providing commentary on it. But I'm not sure. Like, it doesn't seem like my kind of game, personally.
You're like the fourth person to tell me that. It breaks me. It breaks me. We're the
I think
Rangers. We
part-
work for anyone who needs our help.
Then my boy needs your help. He's going to be executed. And they won't listen when I say he's no killer. Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. Austin is all I have left. Everyone else died on the plains.
Are those like airplanes or?
He's a good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please, maybe Watkins will listen to you.
I will say,
Let's hear what happened.
I don't even know why he was rounded up. He won't tell me. Says he's embarrassed. I know they caught him doing something wrong, but he says he never hurt anyone.
I had a Playboy, Ma.
If you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you what happened. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger than your mother. I know that much.
It's weird how true that is.
it's very true.
Our family escaped the wars in the East. Tried to make our way across the plains. My husband, my other son, my daughters, one by one, picked off and killed. Now it's just the two of us, and I'm gonna lose him too.
Roy, I see that you're mentioning Crystal Chronicles multiplayer. The fact that they gimped the multiplayer so heavily and then didn't fix the other issues with that game kind of makes me not want to get it. I really liked Crystal Chronicles, but the fact that you can't do multiplayer outside of just dungeons, meaning that people would have to be at the same point to be in the party together, it's just not my cup of tea. I would have much preferred to do the old Crystal Chronicles, but unfortunately those servers are down now, so you can't do it. Anyway. Alright.
Please, help my son!
So,
Mercy on your Darcy soul, scum! Colorado!
Austin Peace. The teenage prisoner is gaunt and pale. His hair is tousled and greasy. His face angular with hunger. He stares at the pillars with dread, swallowing occasionally. He sees you staring at him. Snaps back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just got a lot on my mind.
He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. Alright. How did you get in trouble with the marshals?
Made a real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this was a place of God-fearing people and thought they'd do right by us. People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the Dorseys came and gave me some food and some kindness and asked me to do some vandalism. I figured what was the harm? I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am. Mom would have tucked me out of it. I should have talked to her first.
What's your sentence?
Magistrate tells me it's death. They're gonna strip me down and tie me to those things. And they're gonna let the cold do its work.
Well, I think... Yeah, maybe, Roy, at some point. I genuinely don't know if it's something we plan on grabbing. It's also a very long game, and outside of Fridays, I'm trying to do, like, Mondays and Wednesdays are anything goes, and then Fridays are the story game we're playing. So we'll see.
I wonder if it'll hurt.
I wish I could tell you it won't, kid. But that
I don't like what's going on here.
Yeah, no, it's messed up. Because all he
Like-
did was break a few windows and spray paint, and he's going to freeze to death.
Well, and I can appreciate, you know, when you have, again, I don't know the full story of this, so you have enemies and you want to execute them, that's fine. Be a little more humane about it than the long, drawn-out process of freezing to death.
Yeah.
Magistrate's a hard man. I wish I could believe it'd work. I'd do anything for someone who could get me free without hurting anybody in the process.
Anything you say?
Guess I don't have any money to give you, but I'd pay you back in hard work, if you'll have me. I'm used to hard work around the homestead, and I ain't too bad with a gun either. My folks made sure I could hunt and fight. I always dreamed of coming to the big city and being a newspaper man. You know, interviewing people, telling the truth about how things really are. Sure didn't turn out like I hoped.
All right.
Nice talking to
I'm
you.
not gonna lie to you. If you can't save this person, I'm going to be very upset.
You ain't seen the last
Well, let's
of
ask the
us.
magistrate. The dour man looks at the pillories with an expression of grim satisfaction. His sallow skin pulls tight over his face, and his thin lips press together in a hard line.
Howdy, Judge. How's your heart? Still colder than a well digger's ass?
Marshal Quan, impertinent as ever, I see. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watkins. I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey Raiders. You'll be pleased to know that I sentenced them to death for their part in the attack on the city and your convoy.
For those who don't know how a magistrate system works, it's for small towns that don't have courthouses. Typically, you'll have like a police station, and attached to it is this mini court where there is no jury. This is small claims stuff, and like small warrants and things along those lines. And there's no jury there. Like, you can bring a lawyer, but it's whatever. There's not even a real prosecutor. It's like the sheriff is there, there's the judge, and that's it. And it's kind of like the judge is your jury and executioner. It's kind of messed up.
I believe that system is actually where the phrase judge, jury, and executioner comes from.
Oh, that makes sense.
I believe. I could be wrong on that.
Austin Pease says he didn't kill anyone. What will it take to free him?
His crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage. His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys were able to inflict. Argue a case, and I might show lenience.
And by the way, there are still magistrates within America. For those in America who don't know that, there are small southern towns that have them, and there are small northern towns that have them. They're everywhere, and it's not cool. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's not fair. I could come back after leveling up, but I'm an instant gratification kind of person.
You wish to compensate the city and the owners of the damaged properties for their losses. I can facilitate that. That's the price in Colorado dollars.
$200. Can't pay that right now.
Understand that the law cannot wait until you have the means to pay. The boy will go to the pillory soon. His time is short, indeed.
All right. I legitimately don't know if me coming back will get him killed, because I had the money last time. So, we're going to quickly find the market. Wait, what was that? What was that? I heard, Oh, right! Okay, Huh. How close are people to leveling? Pretty close. Pretty close. Sorta close. Not close. But my character has kiss ass at 3. So
Martha. Why else would I even keep a shotgun around if I don't use it?
Do you know who those outlaws are, Josiah? They're Dorseys! They won't be scared of a scrawny old man.
A scrawny old man with a shotgun? Hang on, I'm not that old.
Oh, Josiah, just put down the gun and let someone else handle this, all right?
My very reason for a bunch of these like 70 or 80-year-olds being like, I have a right to a gun. And it's like, dude, you will hurt yourself before you hurt anyone else.
My shop. They might ruin my stock. Consarn it. You Dorsey peckerheads, get on out of there.
The old man is shouting into the nearby shop and waving a shotgun around.
Hush up now, Josiah. You can't go in there alone. They'll kill you.
You think I can't handle myself? I've put down worse than these in my time.
Oh, since when? You've been a shopkeeper all your life.
When she notices you, when she notices you, an expression of relief crosses her face.
Will you help me talk some sense into this old fool? If he goes after those Dorseys, he'll get himself killed.
Roy is talking about how protest journalists are getting harassed by magistrates with warrants that no one can seem to find. It's not just protest journalists. Attorneys who go after police corruption frequently have this happen to them. It's a constant thing where they are threatened over and over again, and when they finally are just like, okay, let's go to court, they bring them to a magistrate instead of an actual court, and it's just to waste their time while they hide stuff. It's messed up. There's a lot of documentation on it. Anyway, you want us to help killing Dorseys? We're in.
Finally, someone with some spine. I'd do it all myself, but since you're new in town, I figured you'd need to show your mettle.
Josiah, don't you do this. Let these people handle it. They've had plenty of experience by the look of them.
I mean, we've had 2 battles, but sure.
Well, I'm ready when you are.
Actually, we'll handle this ourselves, old man.
Thank you. Keep an old man from killing himself, will you?
I don't know what happens if you let him come with you.
Myself? Can't you pretend to have some faith in me, Martha? Especially in front of these soldier types?
Her name's Martha, Superman and Batman. Anyway, he shakes his head, then turns to you.
This, you'll get a nice discount at the shop. Assuming I still have a shop by the time it's all over.
All right, then.
Heartlanders!
Whoa.
We thought you was all dead! Back off!
Yeah, we're just gonna kill you. Damn! I did some damage! Aw, damn, there's no way I can get both of them. That's unfortunate. Well... just gonna put this guy down. Freaking love this game. White Claw, if you would be so kind as to myrtleate these guys. Just gonna move you forward there. Why is it only 5% chance to hit? That's messed up. Alright, instead of that, we'll throw a frag grenade and kill this guy.
No, you're gonna blow up the man's shop.
Yeah, it doesn't actually matter. The first time I did this, I was like, oh, I can't use any explosives. It'll blow up the shop. And it turns out that does not take anything into account.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I was just like you with the same thought process. Now then. Goodbye, Dorsey dude. Wow, only a 5% chance to hit me. Seriously?
That was awesome!
Damn straight, that was awesome. Now, before we tell them everything's all good, we're of course going to, oh, lockpick 5. Damn it. Did no one level? Damn it. Oh, at least we got to loot the place. Some of the place. We will come back for that later. Because it turns out you can lockpick that safe and they do not care. There you go, Josiah.
Boy, thanks again for taking care of those Dorseys. Say, if you got hurt in that scrap, you should see a friend of mine, Doc Parker. He set up a clinic in the Arapahoe garage, just outside the city gate. And here, a little token of our appreciation. Come on back after we reopen the shop.
Well, I do believe I will, good sir. You hear?
This here's Market Square. The Arapahoe garage is just outside the city gates. My old friend Doc Parker set up a clinic there. Parker's the best doctor in town. Be a hell of an asset if we can persuade him to join the Rangers. Careful, though. The Doc is prickly at the best of times. And these are not the best of times.
It's almost like they're telling us where to find the doctor.
Bob's still standing. Dorseys or no Dorseys. You think a little raid would stop snapping Jimmy Bob? No siree. Oh, hey! New faces? Let me know if you need to restock. I hear there's still some Dorseys in the city.
You know what? I don't really care about the rest of his lines.
Let's.
They don't matter. And we've wasted a lot of time selling all that junk. And now we have 400 bucks. So we can afford to save that kid. But first, I want 2 mechanical traps. Because we need our mechanic to be able to use them. Alrighty, and we're going to sell the drugs. Winners don't do drugs. Oh god, I gotta sneeze. Hang on.
Bless you.
Okay. Oh god. That was intense. Not the most uncomfortable sneeze I've had, but it was up there. And we don't actually need the red tech helmet.
You okay?
And yeah, we don't need the flamethrower fuel either. Because I hate using flamethrowers. In a game like this, I find AoE to be pointless. Anywho's. Now we can go save that kid!
Yay!
Yay! Magistrate, magistrate, oh magistrate, magistrate.
Dozens killed by Dorsey thugs.
How does it feel
Hostage.
Saving kids from the magistrate,
feel
corrupt
now?
magistrate, magistrate.
Rangers, what brings you here?
What do you think, Austin?
As I said, you can argue his case. Excellent. This is the cost in
Oh, come
Colorado
on! Dick. He takes the money and writes a receipt for you and jots a note in the battered ledger. He tucks the ledger back into his robes.
This is irregular, but it is within my powers to grant you full custody of Austin Peace. Any further infractions he may commit are the Ranger's responsibility. I would recommend keeping him out of trouble. You should inform the boy. Best he hears the good news from you.
You just don't want to give good news to someone, because you're an asshole.
Probably.
Still here. Not looking forward to what comes next.
What if we just left him like, I'm not telling you that you're free, but you're free to go. He's just sitting there. Eventually someone's like, you know you're free to go, right? He's already lost like a foot to frostbite.
I just want you to know I'm glaring at you through the screen.
Yeah,
What? Are you serious? You really saved my life and I get to be a ranger? Soon as they let me free, I'm going straight to your headquarters. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Clean guns, scrub toilets, you name it.
I need you to put on a cabaret.
Thank you, thank you.
Also, if you're wondering why the Dorseys suck,
Bastards! No regret, no repentance.
I hope you die slow!
No mercy on your souls, Colorado.
Dorsey, stop!
We ain't gonna beg for our lives!
How does it feel now?
Weak like
Oh,
you!
God.
yeah, they're not fun. Dorseys suck.
Dorsey, scum!
The bodies of Dorseys slain in the recent incursion were tossed haphazardly.
Haphazardly.
Dorsey, scum!
Into the fountain.
I hope you die slow!
It kills me. Like, I almost finished the word, but nope. Guess not. Ugh. Now we can talk to the sheriff, but yeah, okay, we'll just talk to the sheriff's butt. Get it?
How does it feel now?
Lucia Wesson. We will talk to you in a second. First things first, we gotta loot this place. That's right, we're looting the cops. Maybe not the smartest choice on my part, but
Seems reasonable.
I don't know if we'll actually get in trouble for this. So, quick save. I'm a safe, scumming piece of shit. But it's because I don't like dealing with the consequences of my actions.
Oh, that's very uncomfortable.
Right?
Whew.
But at the same time, it's like the Dorseys just slaughtered a ton of people. It's hard to feel sympathetic. Like, my pity well for the Dorseys has bottomed out.
It's less like sympathy and more... So it's not like, oh, I feel sympathy for the person they're doing this to. It's more of like...
The fact that
my
it's
internal
happening.
ethics.
Yeah.
My internal ethics are going, this is not how we do things.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. Okay, the enemy thing just triggered, which means someone's over there that will want to kill us.
Marshals! Finally! I was beginning to think you were never going to help. Hold on now. You aren't marshals. You look like ruffians. Are you here to see the sheriff?
I mean...
Well, I'm first. I've been waiting here on tenterhooks for an hour.
I hate your hat.
Tenterhooks?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. So, there's a few options. What should we say? Is it ruffians? Are you always this rude? What kind of help do you need from the marshals?
Do we feel like helping this person?
Yes. He is very useful.
I guess the bottom one.
The bottom one?
Yeah.
I kind of want to go with the top one because she doesn't give us the quest right away, I think. I don't know. I did recently quick save.
Up to you.
And I just... Damn.
Forgive me. That was unkind. I am under considerable duress. My family has been kidnapped by those no-good Dorseys, and
Remember
the
the
marshals
tape?
will give me no answers about their situation. They won't even speak to me. I must know how the sheriff intends to rescue them. And when.
All right, so it's hard to keep up with this information, especially since we only have like 30 minutes left. Like, we're going to keep playing. But to explain what's happening to you all right now, because in case you guys don't get to see the next episode, Colorado Springs, you know how, like, we always talk about, like, the 1% that rules everything? There are the 100 families of Colorado Springs, the original survivors in Colorado Springs that re-established the town. The patriarch is the leader of them. They're the rich people. Then you have all the refugees. It's kind of like exactly that. Lucia Wesson is the daughter of a 100 family person. Anyway.
My name is Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100 families. But now they and my little brother have been kidnapped by those good-for-nothing Dorseys, and I fear for their lives.
Now, whatever any of you might feel about 1% people, kidnapping their family and handing them off to, I don't know, a crazed cult that believes in draining people's blood and dancing in it to satisfy a dark god, maybe a step too far. Oh, here we go. Can you tell us more about the 100 families?
We are the founding families of Colorado Springs, descended from the survivalists who came together after the deluge of fire and helped the patriarch build a stronger Colorado.
So the deluge of fire is when the nukes dropped. The deluge of blood is what the Dorsey believe will happen when they kill enough people.
I'm proud to trace my lineage back before the war on both sides of my family.
We'll talk to the sheriff, see what we can do.
Thank you, friends. One more voice, Sheriff Daisy, I will not leave until you speak to me.
What's funny is I ignored her the first time and went to talk to the sheriff.
Dorsey slipped right past the ones we've got.
Yeah, but we don't need to pull some...
Miss Wesson, could you... I'm sorry. I have to talk to these folks. Sorry about that. Are you the Rangers? We were told to expect you. Sheriff...
Thanks, Torres.
Anytime, Marshal Quan. Don't blink.
Okay. What are you working on?
Reports. Lots of reports. The Dorsey raid really tore up the town. Murder, looting, fires. They even attacked this station. Not that they got very far. It's been exhausting.
All right.
Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
We can ask her about the marshals and whatnot later. First, is there anything lootable over here? Or like a toaster I could repair? I don't remember. What the? The marshals must go through a bunker's worth of coffee every day. I know I do. All right, Sheriff Daisy. Give me your answer due. The sheriff is a statuesque woman with graying blonde hair and steel in her smile.
Well, now you must be the Rangers. I'm the sheriff around here, but you can call me Daisy. Old Saul tells me you're a bunch of badasses, and I ain't one to turn away a badass, especially at a time like this.
I would straight up, for free, do the narration for this entire game so that everything is voice acted. I would love to.
I reckon you already heard all about the Dorsey raid, so I won't bore you with the details. Suffice it to say, we whooped 'em good, and the survivors are holed up in the Garden of the Gods with a bunch of hostages.
If this game is mod-friendly, I might do that, actually. I don't know if it is. Like, if it's, like, a lot of Steam Workshop game, you know, like you can just download a mod and it will instantly install itself, then I would make one. Otherwise, you know, whatever.
Thing is, I lost a lot of marshals. My boys and girls are tired and beat up. You want to make some fast friends around here? You could go into the garden and speak to those Dorseys for us. Maybe find out how the hell they got into the city in the first place.
This would give us a Brig Warden, which we need, Merc Armor, Merc Helmet, and Merc Leggings, which we need.
And by speak, you mean shoot the everlasting shit out of them and save those hostages, right, boss?
Roy, I would do it 100% for free. But at all, that depends on the makers of this game. The makers of this game, by the way, are the creators of the original Fallout, like Fallout 1. It's all the writers and programmers from the first one. Or at least the writers.
I hear you're some fancy liaison now. Old Saul taking my people without even asking? How dare he?
Saul is the patriarch.
Anyway, yes, you rascal. That's exactly what I mean. But question him first, you hear?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
And I'm glad. Now the Dorsey. And
oh, God, why did I
please,
skip those?
Take young Miss Weston with you. I need that girl out of my hair. In fact, I'm gonna insist. I'm telling Lupinski not to let you into the garden without her. But don't worry. She knows which end of the gun the bullets come out of.
She's actually the most amazing pistol wielder you can get.
Go in there and kick some ass, Ranger.
She has a special pistol. So if you look at Marshal Kwan, his weapon is, see how it says owned by Marshal Kwan? Only he can use it. Which, hold on, now that I think about it, I should, oh no, I shouldn't do that yet. But, Bunker Buster, same thing. We will strip those eventually. Who's our mechanic? Yeah, him, okay. Wow, we really overloaded, we overloaded him with stuff. I feel kind of bad. Oh, we gave both of them weird science? Weird science. I should have given... that was so stupid of me. Well, that's a waste of 2 points. He can't wear armor. So weird science on him is kind of useless outside of the weapons. And if he's our sniper, you want him using the... God, I really messed up when making Jamie. Okay. Let's talk to Lucia.
You spoke to Sheriff Daisy like you promised, strangers. Thank you. I heard her tell you to take me with you to the Garden of the Gods. So, when do we leave?
What is the Garden of the Gods?
It's a project of the Ward family. A showcase for their know-how. They grow food there using the latest technologies. Colorado Springs leads the world in science.
So understand, Colorado is in perpetual winter after the bombs dropped.
But
and so growing food would be rather difficult.
In the garden. The Dorseys could be laying for us anywhere. We shall have to be cautious.
Sheriff Daisy said you knew one end of the gun from the other. That true?
She's making a joke. She knows very well that my father taught me to shoot almost before I could walk. And I'm the best shot in this city. You may ask anyone. Everybody knows what I can do.
So it's funny that because she's like prim and proper, every sentence, she doesn't use conjunctions really. Like she did she's, which is weird because she goes, you may ask anyone, instead of just ask anyone. All right. But have you ever killed anyone?
No. But I have hunted. There's no need to worry that I will be shy about pulling the trigger. I promise, strangers, if it is to save my family, I will not hesitate.
Oh, what? I didn't know there was a survival option for that one. All right, then, let's go.
At last.
So, yeah, she is awesome. However, I hate her hat. So the first chance we get to get rid of that goddamn hat, we are. God, I hate that hat. But she's also super useful because she has armor modding. I forgot. Is it armor modding or is it weapon modding that she has? Weapon modding. Which is super duper useful. For reasons such as... modify this weapon. And we'll increase my damage and my magazine size.
That's convenient.
Yes. Even though I totally should have put that on Jamie's weapon, I now realize. Whoops! Womp womp. Yeah, okay. Oh, damn, is that really the time? Wow, we spent a lot of time talking to people.
A little bit.
Holy crap. Alright, is this the way to the... No. There's other stuff I want us to do first. Before we take care of all that. Because I want us to level up at least once.
Of Market Square. Marshal Lupinski should be out front.
Like this over here. Come on.
Jesus, loaves and fishes, Christ! That's a bomb under my stall, ain't it?
Oh, shit, Taiwan. God, it is.
We best stay back.
God damn it! Where are the
And
marshals?
disarm.
They've got their hands full licking their wounds. You're gonna be waiting a while.
Back up slowly.
Holy mackerel! Better stay back from my stall. Those goddamn Dorseys dropped a landmine under it.
It's concerning.
Really? That's great news. Here's a little something for you.
Why, thank you.
I'm back in business.
She's also super obnoxious.
Welcome
But...
to the freshly You didn't hear this from me, Franz.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
word is, there's still Dorseys all around the city. Sign
We will
dealing.
ask... Oh, god damn it. For no reason, she makes a lot of fish jokes. Like, there's no reason in talking to her. That's what happens. It's all I can tell you. It's really dumb. Everything she says is a fish pun.
Suddenly fish jokes.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, like I said, first chance to get rid of that helmet, we are. And... we want... I mean, that one is much better. But... which one's the one used for heavy weapons? Is it the 77? Or 7.6? Used for heavy machine guns. We have 108. We're fine on that. So, yeah. Well, first, let's sell this. Come on, I don't want drugs. I don't want no drugs. You probably thought I was going into Scrubs right there. Well, I'll have you know that I absolutely was. I don't want no Scrubs. Scrubs is a guy who can't get no love from me, hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Okay, then. Now that that's out of my system. That's cool. And we don't have enough for the rest. But now we can give that to Lucia because I cannot stand that damn hat. There we go. Where's the work stall? Oh, I guess it's like next time we come back it'll be there. Okay. Scrub is a guy who thinks he's fly, also known as a buster. Always talks about what he wants. Sits on his behind. Alright, I want to make sure that we level before the end of the stream. Also, there's a pile of snowballs that you can pee on and then just get a bunch of yellow snowballs. For no reason.
But why, though?
Because you can throw the yellow snowballs in combat.
Okay. Do they do anything?
Yes, actually. They don't do damage, but there's a chance of status effect.
That's very entertaining.
Yeah.
Hey, take a look at what these marshals and Dorsey's got on them.
He glances up from looting the corpses.
Those marshals were colleagues of mine. I'm gonna guess you didn't kill them, but you need to put all those valuables back and walk away.
Fat chance. We got guns and ammo now. We don't take orders from marshals no more.
Oh, they got to go first. Okay. I should have just shot him. Swear to God, if they kill that cat. If they kill that cat, we're ending here.
Oh no.
Also, the cat does a stupid amount of damage. And so do I, apparently. I've never actually used that ability. I thought it was a waste of ammo.
Oh.
Wow! Submachine guns are amazing! What the hell is the internet talking about? What?
That's a lot of death.
Oh, I'm so disappointed in Jamie right now. I am going to talk with Jamie after this and ask him why his in-game character could not hit when he had 83% chance to hit. So disappointing.
Because of percentages?
Yeah, it's not an acceptable excuse. Oh, come on, Lucia. Oh, come on, Lucia. If the 5% chance one had hit, I would have just kind of given up. All right, you know what? Because we're kind of on a time crunch. It's such a waste of a rocket, though. No, I'm not going to use a rocket. I want to.
No real point in wasting it.
Yeah. Go, Kitty! Good kill, Kitty.
Meow.
The mighty monarch.
Finish.
And that's that. Here's the funny part. We just killed them because they were looting marshal bodies, and now... I'll loot some corpses. That had all the stuff that they took off those marshals. And we're gonna dumpster dive. Yes, that said use cat litter, and I really wish I hadn't seen that. But there's also a pistol in there for whatever reason.
This game is kind of random, and I approve.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, it's made by the people who made Fallout. Not Bethesda, like, before, like, Fallout 1.
Yeah. I figured that was what you meant.
I will also say, Wasteland 2, not as good in my opinion. A lot of people disagree with me, but I've been playing it on the Switch. Definitely not as good. It's just, it doesn't feel as fluid. I know you can't really say graphics because it was made later, but the amount of customization is different. One
I mean,
is
to be
definitely
fair,
better than the other.
There's like difference in what's like what you can actually do, depending
Right.
on the time frame.
But like it also the feel of the game, like if I wanted to use a kiss ass option, but I was using a different character when like as the person who talked, I couldn't use it.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. And everyone has their own individual inventory. And it's just like that seems needless. That just seems difficulty for the sake of difficulty. Have they still not leveled? Wow, they are 5 XP away from leveling. That's upsetting. All right, there's another group of people who need
find
to
a rat and just punt it.
I know, right? There's another group of people who need to get
Did you see the
shot.
Dorseys almost blow up the statue?
Yeah, I was hiding under the
duct tape to
bookseller's
fix
stall.
this.
Marshall stopped
Terrible.
at the last second.
Wouldn't be.
Ah, hello there. The name's Theodoric Curie. Theo for friends. I need to work on these gate hydraulics, but I always have time to answer some questions, if you're here to learn about our wall.
All right, we will
Believe
talk
me,
to
I
him next time. In fact, we're just going to save right here because we are approaching that time. I'm a little pissed off that we don't get to level before the end, but at the same time, we get to start the stream next time with a level, which is kind of awesome. I think that's a good way to start things off. Alrighty, folks. We did a lot of reading today. Not a ton of in-game progress has been made, but this game is a lot of reading. It's a great game, though. I suggest getting it if this is your style of game, because it's just beautiful. But let me get through my usual rundown. To start with, because I keep forgetting to do this, and I feel bad because I'm trying to set up this network. I could not suggest more of checking out Dan Grab, all one word, who is a fellow Twitch streamer. Aerup, A-E-R-U-P, who is a Twitch streamer. Those two both do Dead by Daylight. Aerup has a broader variety of games she plays, but lately those two, and so does Dan, but those two have primarily been doing Dead by Daylight recently. There's a lot of letters that are involved with Arup's boyfriend's stream. I'm not looking it up this time. It's like GHTZZXXX, whatever. Arup will frequently raid his channel, so if you follow her, you'll end up seeing him. And of course, Prince Lav. Prince, do you mind throwing your YouTube channel, or not YouTube, jeez, your Twitch channel up into the stream chat?
Sure, I can do that.
Well, thank you so much. He is a new-coming streamer. He is awesome to watch. He plays Smite. He's trying to get back into Overwatch. I might be joining him for some Smite matches. But, wait, hold on. What was the next thing I was going to say? Oh, yeah. If you liked this, well, we do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Fridays are our story games. So, like, Wasteland 3 is our Friday day. In October, we'll be doing horror stuff, so we'll have to go on the back burner for a bit, but whatever. I'm also sometimes joined by Tucker, who is our editor, and Alice, who is our business manager, and at some point is going to be doing some art for us as well. So if you want to see them, definitely check them out. Tucker is the frontman for the band Throne of Iron, which is an awesome D&D metal band, and Alice is a streamer under the name Astral Fae. So check them out. If you really enjoyed it, please consider following, and if you want to support us, subscribing. If you missed a stream, well, don't worry. God, how am I bad at this right now? I did it so perfectly for like a month.
You've been talking for 3 straight hours.
True enough. If you if you missed a previous stream and you want to see like all the other stuff we've done, well, it's all over on YouTube. So check out youtube.com/monarchymedia, where we also have some pre-recorded episodes. They're small little 15 to 20 minute snippets. They are super enjoyable. We're playing Wintermore Tactics Club over there still. It's longer than I expected, and it's super charming. So definitely check out those videos. You can even go so far back to the point where we were only using a single mic, and Jamie was joining me on the couch for some of our old Halloween episodes. I strongly suggest those. Especially Faith, since come October, we are going to be playing Faith 2 and Faith 3. So be excited for that. But if you really wanted to support us more than anything, you should check out our games. That's right, Monarchy Media is a game studio, thus we are game devs. So you can check out the 2 games we have on market right now, Triggerfinger for those with VR headsets, and Thigh Climbers for everyone. Both of them are on Steam. Check them out. If you want to keep up to date with our newer games, I did mention before that, you know, the game Drop Disc is one of the many app games that we've been making and are prepared to launch real soon. Well, why don't you check us out over on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And with all of those places, you will be kept up to date with not just our games, but our streams, our episodes, and, you know, just some fun whatevers at the same time. You know, social media things. With all of that being said, I'm Matt. Francis. I'm Matt.
I said it and I was muted. I'm Prince Lav. Hi.
This has been Monarchy Media, doing some downtime with devs, playing Wasteland 3. We hope to see you next time. Monday, not quite sure what we're going to play. If Tucker and Alice are feeling better, it might be Broforce. Or, if we can get Dan Grab and Air Up to join us, it could be a 5-man party, Dead by Daylight, kill your friends. So, be on the lookout for that. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Francis, say goodbye.
Bye.
There we go.